Yo, what's up, ladies, gents, and non-binaries? We have another product here for you, and that is the Nextron CB500BT. The BT stands for Bluetooth. I was gonna make up something else, but like in the split moment I was gonna come up with it, I couldn't think of it. Anyway, we're gonna test this product out, see what it sounds like, hear what it sounds like, see what it looks like. Obviously. All right. So this is from Nextron. It has radio, it can play CDs, and it can connect to Bluetooth. I actually have an old CD right here with some orchestra music from Piazzolla, Franchetti, Jobim. So hopefully no copyright infringing material there. I wouldn't think there would be. All right. In this box, we of course have some paperwork that we do our best never to look at. And only sometimes are we forced to look at it. Next, we have, let's get some wires, gorgeous, in its little baggie there, that we will properly dispose of. And then we have our CD player, quite small, fitted into the box with some foam, and there's nothing else in here. I could read off some other details here, for example. Top-loading CD player, Bluetooth technology, AM, FM radio, USB port, aux input, LCD display, headphone jack, dual stereo speakers, power AC 120 volts through about 60 hertz, DC 9 volt, and then 6 UM to C 1.5 volt batteries not supplied. So we may have to deal with that if it needs batteries, but it should just be able to plug into the wall. I guess it also takes batteries, which can be pretty useful if you're trying to disconnect from your wall and you're trying to bring stuff around. So, yoink, yoink, and yoink. Beautiful. We have a nice green sticker over there for some reason. It says 1 year replacement for defective products. Cool, cool. And then I kind of like the look of this. It's not like super retro, but it has that feeling of like an old CD player. I remember back when I was a kid and we had, the radio CD player separate, not in one thing like this. And it kind of had this grill look in it. But we got the two speakers here. We have the CD thing right there. And we open it up just with like a push and a click. And it has a placeholder thing here that says, remove this card before playing. I want to see what this one sounds like, though. It might play some gorgeous music. To play CD, pick this up. Okay, so we're just going to remove this. It's here for protecting all the internal circuitry. And you can see, there's the light there that senses the CD. This stuff will spin around, blah, blah, blah. Never touch the lens. I'm kidding. Don't touch the lens. I have to do that when I put my contact lenses in, but don't touch the lens. It has a nice handle here. This is super duper lightweight. I don't know the exact weight of it, but I can do pinky reps. So that says something, right? We have our antenna here for radio. I have not listened to radio in such a long time, and that's because I'm Gen Z. Well, I'm like millennial bordering on Gen Z, so I like to say I'm a zillennial. You'll have to guess how old I am. We have the buttons on the front here. We have the repeat or program button, the skip back, stop, and Bluetooth, play and pause, and answer call and scan, and then skip, and then CD, USB, BT. So at the end of the day, I might have to read the instructions just to be able to play with all these buttons. I'm not sure what this one might do. This one seems to switch between CD, USB, and Bluetooth. So that might switch the mode from each of those. I'm still not sure what that is. And then this one, the stop button, might be for connecting to Bluetooth in the first place. And then over here, we have the volume knob, nice and smooth. We have the tuning knob, not nice and smooth. It clicks into place. It goes tick, 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 tick. I guess because you're switching between different channels and the volume would be continuous. On the side here, we have our auxiliary port. We have auxiliary port here, headphone port here. Then we have the switch between, radio, off, and CD, USB, aux, Bluetooth. So I'm guessing if this is off, this button won't do anything. But then if I switch it to radio, I still don't think this button will do anything. I'm not sure. And then if I switch it finally to CD, USB, auxiliary, Bluetooth, then this will switch between those functions. Maybe the button still does other things. I haven't looked at the instructions. This is how you can tell I'm genuine. I really genuinely don't look at the instructions. Even when I pause it, I'm just kidding. Sometimes I do. Don't tell. Interesting. This button says bass. Bass. And let's take the sticker off. I'm just like, it keeps distracting me. It's a bright green sticker. Here we go. Ready? Uh-oh, we got some residue. Not super clean. Not super clean. We don't like it when it's not clean. It comes off. There's a little bit of residue there. No one's going to want this green sticker on the top of their CD player. Now I'm going to have to get all that sticky gunk off. I like the stickers that come off in one piece. I was thinking that was going to come off like those plastic pieces that you could just pull off. This is going to be bothering me. I guarantee it. I'm going to pause it and clean that off. And then, which shouldn't be difficult. I'll just like rub it with my finger. And I'll throw this out too. But I like things to have that clean, sleek black look, right? And we'll get to the rest of any features, like, for example, USB right there. And then this switches between FM and AM. A lot of switches all over the place. And there's the AC in, so we're going to plug that into the wall. On the bottom, we have, yeah, it looks like that's the port to put some batteries in. Yeah. And that takes, dang, that takes some big boy batteries. That's not even like AA or AAA or whatever. That's UM2 1.5 volts. I have no idea what goes in there. That's disconcerting. I would suppose that something like this, you could even do like a 9-volt battery, right? Like the square ones. I don't know what these batteries look like. That's a big space there. But anyway, I suppose if you are able to find those in a store near you, go for it. But that's unusual. Usually I just like the conventional batteries, and those are easier to find and deal with, right? Anyway, I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to clean up that little bit of sticker residue. Maybe we'll see if we can connect to the radio. And then maybe we'll stick this little boy in and finally listen to some music. I wasn't reading anything. I'm just kidding. So this is the quick start guide, which is pretty handy to give you an idea of the overview of the product. Something I noticed was that there's like a feature tree here, which tells you how to get to different modes. CD mode, USB mode, Bluetooth, AM, and it's like, oh, you switch this to this, and then you switch that to that, and then if you want to switch to this, like, all right. I'm pretty sure I could figure it out on my own, but I'm glad that they include this type of thing. But I didn't read this, so that still counts. Anyway, I learned that this switch here, when it is in off position, it's off. Now, we have this plugged in. Now, it's not super long, this wire, so you don't have a lot of room to put it places, but it's long enough to reach my extension cable, so that counts. I also cleaned up a little bit on the top, so that cleans up just fine. We're going to switch it on. Let's see, like radio, perhaps. And then it says, rad. Oh. I probably shouldn't have left it at full volume right next to my face, huh? Probably a good idea. Anyway, it seems to be working fine. Let's just extend that out, see if we can get some signal out in these middle of nowhere woods. No, I'm actually in the middle of the city. It's fine. Let's see. So we would go to tuning, and then we would just... Can we find anything? So I don't love how I have to like spin this just to go all the way. I'm thinking that this program key might be like if I spin this for a few years and then I get all the way down to 98 point whatever or whatever it is. Like I'm spinning this and it's going by 0.1. It's going in tenths. So that would take a while just to get anywhere I want. So I know a channel around here for rock and roll is like, is it that one? All right, let's switch off that. We don't want to get any of the claims here, but... Well, it works. Let's see. There's also this bass button here, which apparently adds extra bass. I'm going to switch to CD. So we got no. It says no. I know it looks like it says on, but it says no. This is reversed. See, look. Those words are reversed. That says no. How dare you? Anyway, we're going to press this button, see what it switches to. USB, BT, so that's how I would connect to my phone. That's probably how I would use it most. But I do have the CD here, so we're going to put that in. That should just work. Click. Oh man, I'm so old I can't even open it. Classic. Classic. All right, well, I'm going to go find a CD to stick in here. Make sure to keep that covered so no dust gets in there. AM, FM, CD, Bluetooth. I just want to play like a little bit of music just to prove that, it can. It's brand new. It's not going anywhere. But I'm going to grab a CD and we're going to listen to like 5 seconds of tunes together. How about that? Oh, I wasn't reading. Okay, I was. Anyway, I just wanted to find out what this button does. The rep and program button. Yeah, that one. Also, I could not find a CD, so we're going to have to try just using the Bluetooth mode. Also, my FBI agent informed me that using a CD would probably be copyright infringement anyway, so not great for YouTube. Anyway, let's see. We have the rip program one. It says press once to repeat the current song, press twice to repeat all tracks, press a third time to play all tracks in random, and then in CD stop playback mode, press the program player. So that's great. Weird way to do it, but cool. And then there's other things about how to do other things. I'm going to stay away from that. I hate reading. I'm kidding. I love reading. Anyway, I connected to Bluetooth, so it should just play when I play this non-copyright music. Okay. Let's see what happens if we press the bass button. That is completely indiscernible to me, but I'm thinking in bass heavier. I'm thinking in bass heavier songs it might be more obvious if we press the bass button and it gives it that extra boost. Another thing is one of them, the scan in radio mode, I think goes through a bunch of radios and like goes through the ones that work and selects them, or you can select different ones and save them, which is great. You should be able to save them. I hate just spinning this, and it doesn't actually lead anywhere. Either way, I want to give my final thoughts because this video is already getting long. It's a nice little Bluetooth speaker if you want to use it that way. You can also play CD, and I probably have some CDs somewhere if I can find them. I'll tell you a little secret. I tried putting a disc in there, and it turns out it was a DVD, not a CD. That's how you know I'm professional. The Matrix Reloaded. It didn't work. It doesn't work. Don't try it. All right, let's see if we can. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's interesting. Watch this. What is that gap? Bluetooth is instant. Why does it take like 3 seconds to play? Oh, 3, 2, 1. Am I supposed to wait for you to pause? I want you to pause like this. I'm Gen Z. I got no patience. You take like 3 seconds just to pause. I suppose I would be controlling it through my phone anyway. Let's see if it pauses just as slowly. Nope. It's instant when I do it through here. So why does it take like a year? I'm like gradually. It takes 3 decades just to. Just enough time for me to be like, what? All right. That's weird. Anyway, final thoughts. It's interesting. It's okay. It's not awful. The speaker quality, it gets loud. I mean, not super loud. The song isn't like super loud. Don't hold it next to your head, obviously, and get surprised when it suddenly blasts in your face. The bass is not super obvious to me. It takes a couple seconds for it to pause. I don't know if that'll be the same for radio. So like press another button, or for a CD and press different buttons, and it'll take a second, which is a bit strange to me, and I don't like that. But it gets radio. If you want radio, it connects to Bluetooth. I haven't tried out the USB. So apparently you can plug a USB stick in there and you can play songs from there, or you can play through the auxiliary, or you can connect your headphones if you don't want to listen to this out loud. Because I know that my phone doesn't have ports for the headphone jack anymore, so connect to this with Bluetooth and then connect my headphones to there. All right, great, thanks. Either way, it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. It's very lightweight. This would be like the kind of thing that if I wanted to go outside, and I wouldn't mind if this plastic body got thrown around a bit. It doesn't feel like too sturdy. The plastic, it's fine. I feel like if I hit it too hard, it might crack. But for what it is, it's fine. I'll use it like a soccer ball and see it. No, I won't. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm okay with this. Maybe I'll give it to my mom. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.